that helped with the fucking light bill. And that helped me with my coping mechanism as far as lowering my blood pressure, all types of shit. Now, at his crib, his light bill was ridiculous because here in Baltimore, you register the light bill to your name. If you're like in a house with other tenants and type shit, they calculate that shit and you end up paying a portion. Same with like the water bill. Now, it's ironic that we just moved. It's been like 2 weeks. I registered the name the day I moved, and I don't get a light bill until 30 days after that. So we gonna see. But it's funny how he not behaving. He got me kicking him out, and um, he got me kicking him out, and I don't know why I feel like I see my kid's father. Um, he got me kicking him out and starting all types of shit to where he's gonna leave me with the bills and the rent. Now he claims he's gonna pay the rent because of his daughter. I asked him, "Can you pay my phone bill a few, like even in advance?" Like I said, I asked my mother and I asked him, because they're basically my big supporters right now. I'm not trying to be a burden. I'm not trying to be no squatter. I'm not trying to be none of that. I work very hard. I take care of my daughter, and I'm studying currently. I'm not out there on a payroll or none of that. I work for myself, and because I let him know that that's my mentality, he kind of want to shit on me. I don't know why. Um, but luckily, we live right by the court. I could just go there Monday morning and find out some information so that I could go about this case the right way. When it was my kid's father, I went about it the wrong way. I was in a paranoid state. I was very nervous. I was very upset. I was very angry. All of it. And then it took me years to kind of recover the case, like try to work on the case and try to get them to view my point of view and how shit went. My kids still live with their father. And I'm not even trying to take that away. I just want more time with my kids. They're getting older, they're boys. Now, with him, I have a daughter, and it's my only daughter. And so I'm also trying to go about it the right way. I'm not trying to have him treat us like shit. He has an additional daughter outside, who also happens to live in the Bronx, according to him. But she's an adult, and she got her own kids. So he plays grandpa and daddy all at the same time, and that shit is confusing to me. My kids is in their early teens. I'm in my 30s. He's in his 40s. It's like a whole age gap thing going on. And up until today, I'm figuring out, like, I'm wondering, is the landlord lady his daughter's mother? Because it's just so ironic how shit just been hitting. And I'm just like, I had to use my emergency phone. Now, with these emergency government phones, they calculate everything, the usage and all types of shit. I like my regular phone, and I don't have cash to go pay my bill. Now, it's embarrassing because he claims that he gives me a certain amount of money every month, and this month it hasn't been like that. Now, the month just started. Last month, barely, but I was able to get some stuff for my child. Now, he has gotten to the point where he's like, you're not going to see my money anymore. I only care about my daughter. What do you mean you only care about your daughter? You barely even know your daughter. When you come home from work, I ask you, can you shower? You barely hold her. You barely know her. And it's like, damn, where's the daddy dates? Now, he claims that, mind you, I kicked him out. So he claims, I told him, I might have to put a restraining order on you. I don't know how shit's going to go. I might have to put a restraining order on you. And all types of shit. Now, I hate doing this to him, but at the same time, I feel like he needs this because he should have never threatened me over no fucking AC. He should have never threatened me at all. I'm very good when I'm in a relationship. I'm very good to my guy. Now, if my guy want to go smile in front of some bitch face and talk shit about me and lie, then that's on him. You know, I don't do the cheating. I have in the past, but I don't do the cheating, when I'm in a real relationship. Now, He is so full of shit, and I've discovered so much shit that it's just it's it's um it's damn near unbelievable how I'm still in Baltimore. So it's like you shitting on me, you trying to shit on me, and you just mad that I'm not going back to New York. Now I told him before I even met him, I was already planning to move to Baltimore. It has nothing to really do with you. You just came at a moment where I was just so sick of home, and I was like, fuck it, I'll move with you. You know, I really liked you. I really fuck with you at that time. I'm moving with you. But because that's how I was going, he's tried to shit on me then too. When the day that I was supposed to move, we didn't move. He didn't come correct. Like he didn't come in the appropriate ride. He was supposed to bring a truck that can move my things. He didn't do that. He brought a friend, a whole bunch of shit. So it was like, it was a little shady then. But I said, fucking no rush. Maybe it's a sign, blah, 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 blah. I waited a couple weeks and then I said, fuck it, I'm going. I packed like a bag or two or whatever, and I came. And then he promised me that I would go back to New York and he would move my things. We would bring my things. And we did. But by then I was like not sure if I was pregnant or not. And so I didn't want to lift too much stuff and whatnot. Eventually he ended up being able to go back to New York sometime months later. I couldn't go. I was definitely pregnant then. He left. He said he would bring some of my things. Now, mind you, all my shit in my room was already packed. So all I needed him was like to video chat, FaceTime me or some shit. Let me or take pictures and let me know what exactly he was gonna bring to me.